bit of time for a catch up because it's Friday the 14th July, so Bastille Day. Last year on this day we were cycling up, I think around about sort of Le Mans area, I think. Sorting out the cover. Up in northern France. Oh, that's right. So we were in Argentan, weren't we? Bastille Day last year.
I can't remember.
I think we were in Argentan last year anyway. And it's Bastille Day. We thought, oh, there'll be restaurants open in the evening because it's Bastille Day. Yeah, like hell they were. Everything was shut. So the best we could find was a pizzeria, which is.
Oh, we ended up in that getting takeaway pizza, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's the only place we could find that was open.
Yeah. And
even they were rushed off their feet. Anyway, that was last year. So today, yeah, 14th. It's been a couple of days since we caught up. Because we didn't, so it was today Friday, so Wednesday, don't think I did anything on Wednesday, so Tuesday, going back a bit now, we were cycling towards Set. Lots of cyclists coming towards us. Bonjour. Yeah, and it was a pretty hot day. We had just a god-awful trip going through some seaside towns like Grau-de-Roy, Grand Motte, and it was hot and the road surface was terrible and the signage was absolutely appalling. It was where are we going around here? Might be a bit noisy, see how we get on. Yeah, so in the end we can't remember where we got off. We basically decided, you know what, enough is enough. Find out from Joan. You know, we caught the train to Set.
Yeah.
Where did we catch that from? Can you remember?
Well,
Sorry.
no, it wasn't. No, I can't remember the town name. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, it was. It's rattling. Anyway, it was hot. We had a really shitty journey. Some of the cycle paths were lovely between the towns. We got to the seaside towns, and there's the side post you went to shit. Oh, it was Eurovelo or something like that. So basically, we got to a point that, you know, enough is enough for the afternoon. We were fed up with it. We were hot. There's another bloody heat wave we've managed to catch hold of coming up through southern Europe from Africa. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Joe's saying yeah, it's Eurovelo, something like that. So I thought, screw it, and we did the last 10 miles by train into Set, which is basically we'd had enough for the day. We'd had just such a shitty journey. Not all the time, but it just slows your progress right down going to these towns where you don't know quite where the route is, where the signposting is. And as much as you can try and plan it on the Garmin, it's difficult sometimes to see exactly where you're supposed to be. So yeah, so that was Set. Nice little port, quite kind of quaint, posh. So I remember when we looked at it, the accommodation was quite expensive. And we booked into one place that was a bit like, I don't know, built to the side of a hillside, and it just looked really basic and a bit crap, to be honest. So we cancelled that Airbnb booking, took out another one. So anyway, we realised we cancelled one, took out the other one. It was the same owner, but the second place we got was a second floor apartment. Very typical French style apartment, old fashioned apartment. Which was pretty basic really. There was not a lot going for it, but everything around set was really expensive. The hotels were expensive, and when we got there we kind of see why. It was a bit of a destination port, quaint marina, fishing boats right on the coast, all the rest of it. So that was set. So we had a fairly hot night, no air conditioning, we had all the shutters open and stuff, didn't really do a lot. And then the next one was supposed to go from Sète to Narbonne via Béziers. And a bit of the same again is that we came out of Sète, we had about, I don't know, 9-10 miles of really lovely cycle path. It was really good. Bit of a headwind. But really nice. Then we hit Adge, which again was a pain in the arse to get into. There's roadworks, narrow roads, cycle paths disappearing. Then we got out of Adge, and then we hit this maze of tiny little narrow roads all around these little campsites and mobile home parks and stuff. Again, road surface was a bit crap. Let me know where am I going. Down here. And again, that took a while to get our way through it. Came out the other side, and then we hit the Canal de Mer route up to Béziers. So really nice smooth road, absolutely no shade whatsoever at all. A lot of the plane trees had been cut down in the past. Some of them they were starting to regrow, but there was no shade, so not big enough yet. So yeah, so eventually got to Béziers, and I think I'm going to leave it here. So we're going through a town, and I'll pick it up in a minute. Right.
Yeah, straight up ahead.
Yeah, and a cyclist. So a couple miles on from where we were. So we visited all the Lucats today. Come on to that in a second. But we've just gatecrashed the Bastille Day parade, then a festival,
Music festival,
and then a market. So we're doing really well today. We're ticking off the gate crashing bingo card quite well. I'm going to call house on that one soon. Yeah, so about just sort of later we got to Sète, and then we had.
Oh no, but we've got some important news first.
What's that?
It's a bit of a bombshell. Gavin's got a banana.
I had a banana. I've eaten a banana.
He's eaten it.
Je mange
Le banane.
le banane.
But I haven't had a banana today. It's very sad.
It is. We can find one maybe. So
there was bananas in the market.
There was.
But we didn't stop and buy any. Not that you're a big meanie or anything.
No, not at all. Well,
oh, we got a flag.
Yeah, we got flags on the bikes. Which I can come on to in a sec.
I don't think you'll see it. You might just see it like that. Yeah, there you go. Yes, you do.
Yeah. So yeah, we left Sète, had a really good bike path. Adge was a pain in the arse. Nice bike path, but horrendously exposed up to Béziers. And we got to Béziers and it was 30 something degrees, boiling hot. We were knackered, so I thought, you know what, again we just jumped on the train. Whoops. So we jumped on the train from Béziers to Narbonne. Didn't really miss much really. It was a shortcut anyway because the official side route, if you like, is all very rough going along the side of the canal. So all we would have had is roads and that sort of stuff, so I don't think we missed very much. Then we had a day off in Narbonne yesterday and stayed in this really quirky, multi-levelled, very old house. Clearly fairly recently been someone's main residence. Had aircon, which was nice, apart from our bedroom, which wasn't so good. So we had a day off yesterday. Didn't really do a lot really. It was still quite hot, so we just vegged and recovered, drank wine, bought an overpriced ice cream. Very disappointed by that. The one in Avignon was a lot better for about the same amount of money. So where are we today? So we're going from Narbonne to Le Boulou, but what we actually did was we caught a train for the first 20 miles because the cycle path out of Narbonne to the coast is basically rubbish. It's just dirt and stone. So all the advice on the websites for the France planning says avoid it unless you've got a suitable bike, which we haven't. So we caught a train initially, a 9 o'clock train from Narbonne, got off at Leucate-le-Francois, I think it was. Joined bike path immediately, ended up in Leucate town, then Leucate plage, then Leucate port. So we did all the Leucates. As Joe said, almost like we seem to be not going anywhere, so we keep being in Leucate. But we got through that and we've hit a number of seaside towns which actually have been a lot better to go through than the ones a couple of days ago, apart from parades or markets or festivals. Yeah, and then that's what we're heading towards.
The cycle path is wider than the road path.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, in the distance, if I do that, it's going to be a bit noisy, are the foothills of the Pyrenees. So we're on going along the coast for the first 30 something miles, 32 miles, something like that, getting to Argelès-sur-Mer and then turning inland to get up to Le Boulou. I think we're still staying with the Eurovelo 8, I think we're on at the moment, the Mediterranean route, because that goes up pretty much to Le Boulou, then goes over the foothills of the Pyrenees at Le Pt6, which is what our plan is tomorrow. We were looking at the more scenic route on quieter roads. It involves almost as much elevation as when we did Ventoux a week ago, but also over a longer distance. So we said, you know what, let's just let's not. So that's the plan for today. Might catch that up later on, which will be a surprise since I only tend to do one of these a day. See how we get on.